Alright, y'all, so we got one of our meals right now. I'm about to try to quickly eat this and get a second meal before we go to the gym, which, if y'all haven't been paying attention, I bullied Christian into giving me access to his private gym, so that's where we're about to go. So, no distractions, just lock the fuck in. So that'll be nice for the time being. Hopefully we get this food down. I might take a couple digestive aid pills just to help this process through my system real quick by the time we train. Also, truffle hot sauce. Apparently you can get this in wholesale at Costco. Save yourself some money. But yeah, about to take this over to the desk and talk to y'all more real quick. We got our pre-workout meal right now, which just chicken with a little bit of seasoning. It's Kinder. I used the garlic one today, as well as just some cheap, convenient, pre-cooked rice that's just microwaved from Costco, as well as our monsters. So that is our man dinner of the meal real quick. Yeah, I've been trying to stay off of gravitating towards my impulses of getting Chipotle every other day. More so just because, like, from a morale standpoint, I feel like being able to identify different impulse behavior and trying to, like, I don't know, from a personal level, I've been trying to negate that outside of my life just because I feel like that's giving into inherently evil in the sense of the day, regardless of what religion you believe in. I feel like all impulses are inherently bad to a degree. Obviously, like, with external voices and conversations, we can make a different circumstance of the outcome. But inherently following just our habits and what we want to gravitate towards, and just the essence of, like, human nature and a substance as a whole, you know, we always gravitate towards, just in human nature, what's easy, what comes easiest. So I feel like making the most out of a given circumstance, it's never going to be the easiest, like, choice. And being able to settle out, you know, wait for good things to come, is where, again, we get into this idea of moral compass and the direction of our decisions that we make, to where I feel like, you know, you hold out for something and the better things come later down the line, as opposed to inherently just taking the easy route. You know, take a more scenic approach, enjoy life, and less of the bad habits. Anyways, how did I go on that tangent of Chipotle? Like, dog, it shouldn't be that fucking deep. But yeah, so I'm about to eat this real quick. But also, I will say, before, you know, Dima pulls up and we get ready for the gym, I found this crazy imbalance. So one of my friends, shout out Lexi, she sent me this one guy, and I've been, like, doing a little more yoga, you know, doing, again, like, inherently the things, like, I don't necessarily want to, but feel good, actively feel good. Like, whether it's mentally, physically, or just both, you know, just the whole idea of the gym, concept of the gym, or construct of the gym, of just, like, improvement, self-betterment. You know, I've been trying to take that in other aspects of my life, and so just, what are kids calling it? Not mewing, it's looks maxing. So basically the equivalent of that, but not from a narcissistic Machiavellian approach, and more so from an open-minded, trying to, you know, unlock different wavelengths in our minds. I have so much on my mind right now, I can't settle down, and that's another reason with the yoga stuff, I've been, like, trying to actively slow that down. But anyways, back to subject at hand. She had sent me this guy on Instagram who has less so, like, traditional yoga techniques, but the thing is, like, you can incorporate that with flow. So that's what I've done for the 3 past mornings, is starting the day with, like, yoga flow. And I've been trying to get into some other stuff too in terms of morning routine. It's interesting because specifically within my hips, I found a muscle imbalance from yoga, and I feel like yoga is such a great way to, like, be able to listen to your body, and that's exactly what I was able to do. So I have stools, so I have my mat out for my right leg in terms of stability to be essentially in a lunge and just raise and lower, just like that. But as soon as I went onto the left, dude, I could not raise it for the life of me without my hips trying to shift, with my right hip shifting back and my left hip shifting forward. So I had to align myself instead of just with one bar stool, with 2 bar stools to make sure I was in proper alignment and being able to fully engage and then disengage while still having the stability from holding on to the bars. It sucks obviously dealing with stuff like that, but especially from somebody who's like dealt with chronic pain in the past from injury, I feel like it's very nice to have something to be able to just like scan yourself, be able to feel yourself if you're doing okay, to be able to listen to your body. So that's essentially what we're doing. So with that, I'm gonna start doing a lot more of single leg movements, especially with my quad extensions, my leg extensions. I already incorporate a lot of single leg, hamstring, curling, in terms of just trying to get a lot more development, just because that's my lacking muscle group. It feels good when I don't feel good, but it just feels good like knowing, you know what I mean? It's the same thing when you're dealing with like an obstacle or like this life circumstance that you can't get over, and then you keep at it, but then one day it just all fucking clicks. It all makes sense and you're like, damn. It's good to know you can't really find the answer without trying to set out for the answers. You have to, not always the answers come to you. Sometimes they come to you like a toxic ex or something like that. You got to do a lot of searching, and especially in the terms of like self-improvement and trying to make a betterment of your current circumstances or your reality and manifest into the life you want one day. But there's a lot of self-seeking that's essentially a requirement. Anyways, I'm procrastinating eating this dry ass chicken, so that is what I'm gonna do right now. We'll see what the next clip is, whether it's us getting ready for the gym, or we're at the gym, or I'm in the shower butt ass naked. If anybody else saw Joey Swole post that, I'm sorry. Grown ass man.
Alright y'all, so we made it to the sleepover, aka Christian's gym. Yeah, so we're about to go through a quick back day. I don't really know all what I have today. I know we have some barbell rows, so we're a little limited on the equipment in this gym, but it's just nice because you don't have to fucking wait on anybody. So Christian, I don't know if you watch any of the videos, but if Christian's watching this, I appreciate you, so we can actually get some crazy content as well as good gym sessions and, get ready to this off season and start prep. So, and barbell rows on this machine's about to be fucking cracked. So, yeah, I'm about to hook up to the aux real quick, or at least I got something. Get the music up a little bit. I don't even need my headphones. Like, I can freaking my headphones at the gym, bro. Like, this is amazing. This is like every gym rat's fucking dream, is having like a private gym. I promise, if I ever get to the point where it's like, you're an Olympian or something like that, or you get like C-bums level, no shit, I'm getting my own like friends and family private gym. I'm trying to think of who would be invited in there, but it'd probably be like a list of 5 people, me, Dima, and like my mom. Potentially, we'll get a daycare for the wife and kids there one day, but yeah, so I'm just yapping at this point, so we're about to get into the workout. Probably start on some pullovers in the corner. So, all right, get a little blood flow. Probably like 2 sets of 20, nothing crazy. My workouts are very repetitive, but that's like what y'all need to do to progress in the gym, is just making sure you're doing the same things over and over. I talk about it all the time. And it's not different from like in the gym versus at home. The same way you gotta like stay on meal plan to see those results is the same way y'all need to stay in the gym and stay on a program long enough for you to actually progress and like see the progression, whether it's like through your reps or your weight. You can do more weight for the same amount of reps. You can do the same weight with more reps. It's the same way. You just gotta do the same thing over and over again, as boring as it is. But the more you do something, the better you are at it, so the more optimally you'll be able to perform that exercise. So where, you try a new exercise, let's say like micro muscles, right? Hasn't built the stabilization or the strength or wherever it may be lacking, to where I started progressing it, started doing it more often, become more confident in it. The same thing where like you might be chronically afraid of females, approaching somebody of the opposite sex, right? You consistently approach females, keep getting rejected. Maybe, you know, you approach 50 different females, right? But it's that experience, now you're better at it. Same thing in the gym, same thing with anything in life. Same thing as giving head or watching my videos. So I guess y'all gotta watch more videos. I don't make the rules. Let's see The Rock fake this weight. Dude, the thing just like slid back. The whole time I was on my tiptoes. All the machines are specific to like CG's height right now. And bro's like 3/4 of my size, so I didn't want to move it. But I guess my fat ass kind of like forced it to move anyways. Watch me just start breaking all the machines. These are all the delicate ones. He leaves all the delicate ones for himself. I'm gonna get dropped after this video drops, bro. Christian, I don't mean it, bro. Please. I guess this is a good time to plug Alphalete. So, yeah, so this is me wearing the Black Friday collection. The thing I like about Alphalete is, without trying to plug too much, is like, I can throw stuff together and I look good, but it's not anything like crazy, like it's like flashy or like I look like a child or I look like I'm compensating for something. It just looks like I'm like dressing comfy, but in some dope clothes. So I look fucking jacked in it. So run up code RED for you, boy. If y'all missed out on Black Friday sale, sorry about that, but you get what you pay for with Alphalete in terms of quality. So we're about to get back into the Steel Rose, which is a Christian favorite. So I've learned, I kind of neglect it, but it does put a lot of emphasis on my upper back. It just like coming straight in a little forward. And I'm just up here and I'm kind of like flaring my elbows out a little more. And I'm getting right here and I can feel the stretch in my upper back and my upper lat, as opposed to like any other movement where you try to like internally rotate your elbows forward and you're gonna get a lot more of your lats movement. For example, like the pullovers we just did, where we're trying to like take this bar and emulate trying to like bend it to twist our elbows in and come in here, and then we're getting a lot more of our low lat activation. So get a little bit of everything activated a little bit before we go into barbell rows. Yeah, dude, I feel good. This is nice. This is a vibe. It's like Iron Paradise, except we don't fake our weight. Bro's just used to having balls in his hands. Right. Dude, but the thing is, I can't do that much arch because of the fucking ceiling. Oh, it's like at the same place though. Put an emphasis that this is the NBA line, right? This is NBA line. So I'm standing all the way back here. Y'all act like y'all can't shoot, but you just can't get it to the rim. Y'all gotta get your fucking weight up. Go to the gym, get stronger. And that was the first one? That's the first one, right? That's first take, right? Mr. One Take. Oh, yeah, we're done. But a little, baby, that counts. It's a little bit of a rim grazer, honestly. Just like edging the rim. Dude, it's just like, I love to see like everybody's excitement, like when they hear it, they're like, oh, it's just so alleviating. Last shot, then we'll get back in the workout. Cut it. I need to go lighter, bro. Seal rows always get me because the first set feels so heavy, but the thing is, laying directly parallel with the ground kills all momentum and all swing you can get, unless I really want to flare my arms. But in terms of like actually being able to like fully use my body's momentum, it cancels all of that. So it just gets heavy out of fucking nowhere. One more set, which we'll probably try to do a little less weight, more reps, and then move over to some barbell rows after. Any back movement, bro? Any like row or anything like that, like puts your chest on it. If you're worried about being comfortable and you're like trying to get into like a machine optimally, and you can't fucking breathe, this is supposed to put you in cardiac arrest. This is supposed to literally just like knock all the wind out of your chest when you're in the middle of a movement. If you're actually doing it and doing enough like weight as well as like sets, you know, you shouldn't be able to breathe. You should sound like you have steroids on your breath at that point. I need new material, dude. I just steal the same joke. It's like, I get one joke and I just put it on, yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. Here, let me try a little back post. Should I back double by or should I glute spread? All right. But how's the back look?
I don't know, my eyes are not looking. Jeez.
That's like the equivalent. Have you seen the Diary of the Wimpy Kid? Quid. The GIF everybody uses of the redhead, the fat one.
Oh, around like
Yeah, whereas they're in church and he's like, hey, and then he looks down. Keep seeing that over and over though. That's kind of like my ass. They're like, damn, that back's fucking thick. And then they look down and they're like, but he's still thick down there though.
All right, y'all. So we did not get to really wrap up talking or the video yesterday just because camera battery died while we were at the gym. It was a pretty crazy workout for the limited amount of equipment that we had for accessories, but I had a really great workout. Usually like the best workouts are the ones that, you know, you're not really worried about anything else other than yourself. So, you know, with that, just kind of lock in. But I kind of want to go into like an avenue of where like bodybuilding has like transpired into like everyday mental or way of thinking. You know, you look at yourself, whether it's like to the extreme of bodybuilding or just, you know, in the gym, you know, you're trying to look a little better, feel a little more confident in your skin. You know, you look at yourself and you in the mirror and you can kind of think or question like, how can I be better? What would look better, right? You know, you can take that into any aspect in your life. It could be career driven. It could be like you could be working as, let's start with my failed career as an investment banker. And I can be like, okay, how can I be a better quantitative analyst? That's insane, say it out loud. Look at yourself in the mirror every day and just be like, okay, how can I be a better man? What is something that I can actively do to pursue a general, you know, purpose? Just like always being questioning in your approach of thinking, I think always also allows you the opportunity to always be like, you know, an active learner, and aka like a student at play regardless of the environment setting you're at play in. So yeah, I think it's just like always being adaptive and willing to learn is honestly just like the, you know, what gets you through given the good times, but more specifically catered towards harder times, rougher patches we may be in. It's making those steps. It's asking those questions. So anyways, that's really all I got to say. But yeah, sorry for the shorter workouts, but I fucking love y'all, and I will catch y'all for the next workout. I want to hit an arm workout. I haven't hit arms ever, maybe early way back on this channel, but in terms of my regular split and just content lately, I don't even hit an arm day, but I've just been, it's kind of becoming like, I'm looking at the mirror now and I'm like, that's my weak point, is my arms. So yeah, you know, average men's physique, but yeah, I fucking love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Code red on Alphalete.
Yeah. W chat.